Hello children. Today we begin with problem set 3, question number 4. In the figure 3.59, point D and E are on the side BC of triangle ABC such that BD is equal to CE and AD is equal to AE. Show that triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACE. Now, when you look at both these triangles ABD and ACE, you are already given two conditions, that is side AD congruent to AE of both the triangles. Similarly, BD is congruent to CE is also given. So you need only one condition to prove them congruent. So if you look at the triangles, since you are given AD equal to AE, you know by isosceles triangle theorem that angles opposite to them are congruent. That is angle ADE congruent to angle AED. And angle ADB will be 180 minus angle ADE. Angle AEC will be 180 minus angle AED. Since you are subtracting congruent angles from 180, these two angles will be equal and therefore the triangles will be congruent by SAS test. Okay, so that's how you have to do it. I've solved it here. Question number 4. So in triangle ADE, you have side AD congruent to side AE. Therefore, angle ADE is congruent to angle AED by isosceles triangle theorem. Angle ADB is equal to 180 minus angle ADE. Similarly, angle AEC is 180 minus angle AED. Now, since both these two angles are congruent, if I subtract it from 180, your answers should be same. Now, for example, suppose I take angle ADE and angle AED to be, let's say, 80 degrees. So 180 minus 80, 180 minus 80, both angles I'll get it equal as 100 degrees. Or whatever be the measure of those angles, I'll get my answers angle ADB and angle AEC to be equal. Now when I consider triangle ADB and angle AEC, I can prove the two triangles congruent by SAS test. Okay, this is how you have to do question number 4. Question number 5. Question number 5. You are given in figure point S is any point on the side QR of triangle PQR. You have to prove PQ plus QR plus RP is greater than 2PS. Okay. For this, proof, take triangle PQS. We know PQ plus QS is greater than PS. By the theorem, sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. Same way in triangle PSR, PR plus SR is greater than PS. Same reason. Add both equations 1 and 2. Add the left hand sides, PQ plus QS plus SR, we have rearranged it, plus PR is greater than PS plus PS, 2PS. Now QS plus SR can be written as QR and hence you get what you have been asked to prove. PQ plus QR plus PR is greater than 2PS. Okay. Question number 6. In question number 6, you are given a triangle ABC. AD is the bisector of angle BAC. That means angle BAD is congruent to angle CAD. Okay. You have to prove AB is greater than BD. That is what needs to be proved. Now, in the proof, angle BAD is congruent to angle DAC because AD is the bisector of angle BAC. Now, if I consider triangle ADC, I know angle ADB is an exterior angle. And we know by exterior angle property that an exterior angle is always greater than any of its remote interior angles. Therefore, angle ADB is greater than angle DAC. Now, since angle DAC is equal to angle BAD, instead of angle DAC, I can also write angle ADB greater than angle BAD from equation 1. Now, which is the side opposite to angle ADB? AB. Which is the side opposite to angle BAD? BD. Therefore, I get AB greater than BD. Side opposite to the greater angle is greater. Okay, that's question number 6. Now, in question number 7, this is your figure. You are given PT is the bisector of angle QPR. You are also given PT parallel to RS. Okay. to prove PS is equal to PR. Now, since line PT is parallel to SR, in triangle QSR, which are the corresponding angles? Angle QPT and angle PSR. These are the corresponding angles, they are congruent. Now, which are the alternate angles? Angle TPR is congruent to angle PRS. Mark it as equation number 2. Now, when you look at equations 1 and 2, you find the left hand sides, angle QPT is congruent to angle TPR that is given. Therefore, the right hand sides are given. Angle PSR is congruent to angle PRS, correct? Therefore, in triangle PSR, if the base angles are congruent by the converse of isosceles triangle theorem, the sides opposite to them are congruent. Therefore, PS is equal to PR. We go to the last question, number 8. Question number 8. Question is, in the figure, segment AD is perpendicular to BC. Segment AE is the bisector of angle CAB and C'(E')D. Prove that angle DAE is half of angle B minus angle C. So there is a correction. Instead of angle C minus angle B, it should be angle B minus angle C. I think the new textbooks have it like that. Half of angle B minus angle C. So let's see how to do this question. Given segment AD perpendicular to segment BC, segment AE is the bisector of angle BAC, C'(E')D. Now if AE is the bisector, we know angle BAE is equal to angle CAE. You have to prove angle DAE is equal to half of angle B minus angle C. Now, what is angle BAE equal to? It is sum of these two angles, angle BAD plus angle DAE by angle addition property. Therefore, angle DAE is equal to angle BAE minus angle BAD. You are taking angle BAD to the left hand side. Mark it as equation number 1. Similarly, angle CAD is the sum of the angle CAE and DAE. Same reason. From here, I get angle DAE as angle CAD minus angle CAE. Mark it as equation number 2. Add both these equations 1 and 2. Left hand side, I get twice angle DAE, and on the right hand side, angle BAE minus angle BAD plus angle CAD minus angle CAE. Look at what is given to you. Angle BAE and angle CAE are equal because AE is the bisector. So in this equation that we have got, you can actually, in place of CAE, write angle BAE and cancel both of them because they are one and the same. This is what is done in the next step. Twice angle DAE is equal to angle CAD minus angle BAD. That's equation number 3 after the cancellation. Now take triangle CAD. Add all the three angles. You get the sum to be equal to 180 degrees. Angle C plus angle CDA plus angle CAD. Now angle CDA is 90 degrees. Angle C is equal to, take those two terms to the right hand side. They become minus 180 minus 90 minus angle CAD. 180 minus 90 is 90. So 90 minus angle CAD. From here, I get angle CAD equal to 90 minus angle C. Write it as equation number 4. Same method for triangle BAD. Add all the three angles, equate it to 180. From here, find out angle BAD. That's equal to 90 minus angle B. Write it as equation 5. Same method as you did before. Now what you do is, substituting equations 4 and 5, that is value of angle CAD and angle BAD, in equation 3. You got angle CAD as 90 minus angle C, angle BAD as 90 minus angle B. Substituting it in equation 3, what do I get? 90 minus angle C minus 90 minus angle B. 90 and minus 90 get cancelled. Minus into minus is plus angle B. So your answer is twice angle DAE equal to angle B minus angle C, or angle DAE is equal to half of angle B minus angle C. With this, children, we finish question number 8 of the problem set. And thus we finish with this lesson. Okay, that is lesson number 3. I hope you have completed all the questions. You can complete problem set. With this, we will finish with the lesson. In the next session, we start with the next chapter. Okay, thank you.